everyone. Today I'll be presenting about APA Edition 29 Advancement of Psychotherapy in Malaysia. So I guess you guys are familiar with psychotherapy. Have you guys heard of cognitive behavioral therapy and whatnot? So I think this cognitive behavior is very familiar in Malaysia as this is the most prominent therapy applied in Malaysia. However, this became an issue. We should not limit psychotherapy. So I have an idea that we should not solve a problem or solve mental health problem with just a hammer. We should have a toolbox. Thus, proposing this division is considerable. So let's start our presentation. This is the agenda I will be presenting in the presentation. There's introduction, primary goals, ethical code, and etc. Finally, I will make a conclusion regarding the APA division. So part 1. For part 1, I will be describing about the basic structure about the APA division. So let's move on. So from the start, this division is emphasizing on the development of science and practice of psychotherapy. So which will involve practitioners, scholars, researchers, teachers, students from diverse community. So basically, we propose this division to make psychotherapies accessible to everyone. So making psychology community more diverse and making psychotherapy more become a big issue and a fashion or a trend in Malaysia. Subsequently, these are the primary goals for the division. So of course, maintaining, expanding and supporting psychotherapy, strengthen the confidence and trust of psychotherapists in Malaysia. So there's critical problem in Malaysia which psychotherapists was not that recognized in Malaysia instead of psychiatrists. So making psychotherapists to be confident themselves and become trustworthy themselves is very crucial. So promote and support the practice of psychotherapy among members, increase public awareness, and encourage high ethical standards. And finally, seek to solicit the government. So this is very critical as the government haven't approved clinical psychologists or they haven't provide a board for clinical psychologists. So these issues become a significant factor for us to propose this division as this may affect the government decision. So ethical code. Basically, we will be following ethical code in APA division or the Malaysian ethical code. So there is some amendment like following the culture, like providing culture assessment and something to take note about. Subsequently, job settings. So the job settings will be mainly or we will be adapting to the culture or the pandemic. So there will be remote working form and also physical working form. So it depends on the members. So we will focus on main countries or main cities. So like Kuala Lumpur, Johor, and Penang. This is because we need to publicize psychotherapy first instead of focusing on those rural areas. Furthermore, our membership will be differentiated into 3 sections: associate membership, ordinary practitioner membership, and fellow membership. For associate membership, we will hire members like students, interns, or individuals who are interested in becoming a member of psychotherapy or who are interested in psychotherapy. So they can become part of us and eventually someday they become a practitioner. So when they become a practitioner, they will join ordinary practitioner membership. And for fellow membership is individual who contribute a lot and was typically invited by the division. So for the leadership, it will be some simple hierarchy like this and will further develop in the future. So there will be president, HR, public relation, marketing, finance and accounting, and what I shown in the table above. So publication wise, we will of course subscribe publication and support our members to publish and further research on psychotherapies. This makes our division more credible and also make our psychotherapists more knowledgeable and also become more open-minded in accepting more psychotherapies and practice more testing more skills in their more intervention in their psychotherapies. Ultimately, marketing. So marketing very crucial in this session. So marketing make our division to be achievable in Malaysia. In other words, successful. So we will be proposing two kind of methods. One is physical, one is virtual. So we will try our best to make as many campaigns as possible, like Sideboard Talks Malaysia, which we introduce psychotherapies to the publics and through face-to-face communication. So people talk with us and we explain and listen to them regarding psychology or psychology knowledge and whatnot. So subsequently for virtual wise, we will use social media marketing with many focus on this, as this has become a trend and a useful tool in current era. So we can adopt TikTok, this kind of social media platform, or Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, this kind of platform to publicize our division. Like China, they also utilize TikTok as a platform to publicize their psychology division. So conference wise, we may host conference that's very on trend regarding psychotherapy, therefore eventually become a tool to make popularize our division. So this is the associate professional organization that we will collaborate with, for example, Society of Experiment of Psychotherapy, Malaysia Clinical Psychology Associations, and other associations above. So this link will be listed and you can go and survey. In part 2, we will be describing about history and empirical research that support our idea or support our division to be proposed in Malaysia. So first of all, there is low mental health literacy in Malaysia. So by providing some knowledge regarding psychotherapy, we will somehow improve mental health literacy in Malaysia. Basically, Malaysia have not enough psychotherapists or say counselors and whatnot, and this makes us unable to satisfy demand on mental health service in Malaysia. So providing this division and making more producing more psychotherapists in the future will help to solve this problem. Subsequently, insufficient working opportunity. So many psychologists or graduates, undergraduates for Bachelor of Psychology, they turn out to work in other fields like HR and whatnot. So this could become a problem as the working opportunity for psychology is less in Malaysia. So making this situation will provide more working opportunity for them. So for history in Malaysia, so we can see from the table, from the timeline, you can see from Sultanate Malacca and all this culture absorption, making Malaysia having a diverse culture. However, this diverse culture make them have a strong faith and belief in informal practice, and this can become a problem. So making this idea and this history makes our decision important, as we need a formal and evidence-based practice, and also we can collaborate or mix religious integrated interventions into therapies and therefore help them in a more suitable way, appropriate. Subsequently, history supporting the division. So here are some history will be supporting the division. So I will first explain about therapeutic alliance. So creating an alliance like CEPI and FPA will help all those experts and psychologists in Malaysia to gather their power and knowledge to further make psychology become better and make psychotherapy become a trend, and therefore people get better service and also get their mental health problem solved in a proper way. Furthermore, previous year of multiculturalism suggests that um, in diverse culture we should practice religious integrated therapy. So this kind of therapy will be more suitable for individuals who are more religious and whatnot. So similarly, empirical research will support our division. So how? For example, limited form of psychotherapy. So Malaysia having the same problem, which we have limited form of psychotherapy, which mainly our psychotherapy recommended is cognitive behavioral therapy. Although it's found useful, however, it was believed that we should provide more therapy selection for the people who have mental health problems. Then this will further promote them in choosing what they prefer. For example, religious integrated psychotherapy. So this was found to be useful, as the statement stated, as it was consistent with their identities and beliefs. So another session also explain, another research also explain the same idea. So conclusion and possible future. So the study predicts that the division promotes the growth of psychology in Malaysia. The residents in Malaysia will be able to access psychotherapy and at ease, and working opportunity in the field cycle will be increased significantly. Subsequently, government in Malaysia will start to recognize and also accept, even certify psychotherapists in Malaysia. Like China, they provide more opportunity for psychotherapists trainings and whatnot. And ultimately, we hope to make all the psychotherapy available in Malaysia, in rural areas in Malaysia. So conclusively, the our division aim to build a community that appreciates mental health services, eventually encourage productivity, sustainability, and long-term growth and development of the country. Thank you. These are the references for the research and history, and that's all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like the video. Enjoy about this division. Thank you.